In the near future, humans have become dependent on artificial intelligence in all aspects of life. Rachel and Alvy are a married couple living in New York City. Their house is operated by an AI called Elena. She helps Rachel by making her morning coffee, selecting the best clothes to wear, detecting her serotonin levels, and other activities. On the other hand, Alvy feels a little uncomfortable with Elena as he believes in nature. He's a botanist who teaches hologram plant design at a university. Alvy's students are reluctant to eat fruits from a tree as now everything is processed and eating fresh food is almost primitive. He has a greenhouse where he spends most of his time. Rachel works at a technology company. She's to be promoted and the package comes with a down payment at the womb center. She gets a call from the womb center learning that a spot has opened up. She had submitted her name the previous year and got waitlisted without telling Alvy, as he's against things that go outside nature. Rachel tells her close friend Alice the womb center news and she wonders why she hasn't told Alvy. Rachel goes to see her artificial intelligence therapist Eliza and the two have a disagreement over what nature dictates. Rachel schedules a tour of the womb center facility. The womb center is where couples pay to have children artificially in a pod. Despite the expensive charges, the pod is quite popular, so there's a long waiting list. On the tour, the womb center director, Dr. Linda, talks about the benefits of having an artificial child. The process benefits women as they don't have to undergo unpleasant body changes. It also helps men bond with their kids during the pregnancy stage, and the chances of having a miscarriage are low since the pod monitors everything going on with the baby. Everyone is awestruck seeing a baby in an artificial womb/pod. The pod protects the child from external harm and allows the mother to introduce various things like music and taste to the baby. The pod is connected to a base, so it only survives for 48 hours off base. After the tour, Linda gives Rachel the cost and explains that Rachel's company will pay the down payment. At home, Rachel tells Alvy about the new spot at the womb center. Alvy is angry that Rachel made the decisions without consulting him. Rachel apologizes and the two decide to visit their friends Alex and Alice, who are expecting an artificial child. Alice shares that the artificial womb allows women to continue being the best versions of themselves without worrying about the primitive act of childbirth. Alice explains that before, women would be moody and undergo many bodily changes. Now they can focus on other things, and the pod allows men to share in the process as well. Alex brings in their pod and asks if Alvy wants to touch it, but he refuses. After the visit, Alvy is still unconvinced about the pod baby, so Rachel suggests he speak to Eliza, her artificial intelligence therapist. Alvy vehemently refuses, but ends up going anyway. He has a frustrating meeting with Eliza as he feels the AI cannot understand human emotions as it lacks a soul. Later, the couple goes out for drinks. Rachel explains that she's tired of arguing over the same issue. Alvy asks her how important the promotion is to her career. Alvy and Rachel get intimate that night and Alvy agrees to the pod baby. The two meet with Dr. Linda, who shares that women can solely be biological parents as the process can use a woman's ovum and her stem cells to make a child. A man is only needed when the couple wants a boy since only he has the Y chromosome. Rachel wants Alvy involved and the two decide to let nature determine the gender. The couple then witnesses the fertilization process, which irks Alvy out. They are excited when the zygote is formed. Life proceeds as usual for the couple. Alvy wants to get intimate with Rachel one night, but she shuns him. Rachel and Alvy argue whether the 3-day-old zygote can hear music or sounds. Despite being of the pod baby plan, Rachel has a hard time with the baby and dreams of laying eggs. She sees Eliza, who dismisses dreams, saying they're meaningless. Instead, the AI praises her decision to have the artificial baby. Rachel and Alvy listen to the baby's first heartbeat 7 weeks later. They also see the baby as tiny as a bean seed. Rachel enjoys making the baby's nursery and Alvy brings in an olive tree for decoration. Rachel hates it and instead asks Alvy to design a tree hologram. The couple argues about Shell Island. They have a house there and Alvy clings to it as it's in an outdoor environment. However, Rachel feels they should sell the house since they now have nature pods and rarely go to Shell Island. Rachel is swimming when she spots a naturally pregnant woman. The woman directs Rachel's hand to her stomach and she feels the baby kicking. Alvy is horrified to see the pod at home and Rachel explains they should spend time with the baby. They take the pod to the bedroom, but Alvy has a hard time being intimate with Rachel as he feels the baby can see them. They take it to the nursery but rush back when the pod pings and the two argue whether the baby is hungry. The two visit the womb center school to secure a spot for their baby and understand how it operates. One parent raises the issue that kids born via the pods never dream. Linda claims this to be a side effect of the pod and promises that the company is trying to fix it. Alvy feeds the baby and feels satisfied when the pod hums calmly. He plays music for the baby and sees how big the baby has gotten. He talks to the baby, but the moment is interrupted by Elena. She asks to interact with the baby when Alvy is working. Meanwhile, Rachel's productivity decreases and she's constantly irritated. Alvy starts spending more time with the pod. He reads to it and even takes it to the park. His greenhouse project at the university is at risk of being terminated due to the high maintenance, but it doesn't bother him. However, Rachel feels disconnected from the pod, so the two see Eliza. Instead of helping, Eliza asks to be connected to the pod to give the baby therapy. Alvy suggests that Rachel should spend time with the baby so she can form a bond with it. She takes the pod to work, but Alice makes her store it in a designated area as the other workers view it as a distraction. Later, she meets with Alvy for a group meeting at the womb center. The two must leave the pod at the center since the family bonding time is over. Alvy is disappointed and lonely at home, while Rachel is somehow relieved. Rachel is politely reprimanded at work for low productivity. As the days pass, Rachel dreams of hanging out with her baby on the beach. This motivates her to put the olive tree in the nursery. Soon, Dr. Linda tells the couple their delivery date. The two are confused as they have a due date, but Linda says they now induce all babies at 39 weeks to give other people the chance to get pods. The couple must pay additional charges for oxytocin needed during induction. The couple wants to take the baby home but can't due to a neuroenhancement workshop for a blue brain study. Alvy is devastated to learn that the womb center can experiment on the babies and the parents have no say in the process. Linda advises the couple on how to care for the newborn. The main issue parents have is when the newborns won't sleep at night. As they leave the facility, the two witness several people outside protesting the use of artificial wombs for childbirth. Alvy returns to the womb center and steals their pod, disconnecting it from the neuroenhancement program. Meanwhile, Rachel dreams of visiting a baby market and purchasing a child. In the morning, she wakes Alvy up and demands they go to Shell Island. She wants to have their baby in nature as she doesn't want the baby's first experience to be at the womb center. Alvy goes back to argue with Linda regarding the baby. Linda wants the pod back as it belongs to the womb center, not Rachel. Alvy says that they're considering a home birth, but Linda claims they need a code to initiate delivery. Despite this, Alvy and Rachel travel to Shell Island with the pod. The couple enjoys taking long walks in the woods and on the beach. Soon, the two see the baby's head facing down, realizing the time is near. A few days later, Rachel tries turning on the base, but it doesn't work. She calls Alvy for help and he realizes that the womb center has remotely disconnected the base. This is so that the couple can take the baby back to Linda. Alvy refuses to call Linda and opts that they trust the baby will be okay despite the said shelf life of 48 hours. The following day, the couple wakes to the pod, pinging incessantly as the delivery time is near. The couple panics as they don't have a birth code. They try various combinations, but none of them work. Panicking, Alvy decides to break open the pod. He breaks it and the two retrieve their baby from it. They share in the moment and Rachel sends the womb to the womb center as a package. The film ends as Rachel gently caresses the child, finally feeling the connection she dreamt of having. Do leave a comment telling us your favorite part of the movie. Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next recap. Until next time folks, take care and goodbye.